I was out for 5 months, and when I got out of the hospital, I almost cried.
Look, baby girl, you're so damn fine though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it from behind though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine though. And when it's over, I press rewind though.
It's hard to talk about the story, but no, it's quite difficult. Alright. What's up, guys? Sorry, let me just finish. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Mason Boy 609, and if you guys enjoy my videos, do hit the thumbs up. And if you guys are new, obviously subscribe. I'm on 150 subscribers right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, if you want to give your opinions on this, then you want to comment down below and let me know what's up. And yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about a very difficult topic, and it's regarding my knee injury. And I know some of you guys that were there at the time in school. It was like 2 years ago. I know you guys, some of you were even there. If you're watching this, some of you were even there, you saw what happened. But this knee injury that I got is a quite difficult one, I'm not gonna lie. Because it was the day that I had a football tournament, and you know, I was supposed to go to a football tournament, and I thought I would do well. I thought I would score goals, assists. It was my day to, you know, play well at that tournament, and the knee injury just crushed my heart, man. It was difficult, because what happened on that day, was basically because back then when I was in school, I used to always like to obviously get to school early, even before 8, so I can play football. And like I mentioned earlier, I had a football tournament that day, so there was a good amount of players good enough to play for the tournament, and obviously it was decided a week before that, I think, or a few weeks, because you know, the teachers obviously hand out the letters. You know, you have to arrange it, you can't just do it at the last minute. You got to arrange the whole thing, and then obviously, you know, if you're interested, let us know. If you're not, let us know. And I was interested always, because I enjoy football. I love football. I love playing football. It's my passion, man. It's like, you know, playing with my friends, it means something. So the day that I came in early. I think I came in around 8 or even before 8, just to play football, just to, you know, practice and, you know, do my stuff. And then, you know, there was not that much people there. It was only like 4 people, I think, students from different classes, I think, at the time. And I was playing with my friend, who also went to the tournament. And, you know, because he likes to do skills and all that, he likes to do his step overs, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the Cristianos and all that, the players who like to do the step overs, the Neymar, the fancy skills, you know what I mean? And so I was in goal that day, and basically, you know, he came at me with the ball, and I decided to step out, because, you know, if I stayed in my line, I thought maybe, you know, sometimes he shoots too hard, so sometimes he might, you know, trick me. So like, okay, let me just come up my line and let me try and stop him. So I tried to come up my line, and as I did, he did his little step overs, and when I fell as well, he faked dummied me. He's like, instead of going to the left or shooting, like, he faked the shot and he went to the right side, and I fell for it. But as I did, I landed awkwardly I think. I don't even remember how I did. I think I was about to land on my back, but then my knee was positioned in a way that instead of it just being flexible, if that makes sense, it was straight. And when I landed, it was like as if I was trying to push it down. Like, how do I'm gonna show you an example. Just hang on a minute. I think this is the best way to explain it or show you. So obviously, when I fell, because he actually tricked me, I thought he was gonna go and take the shot, but he went to the right. As I fell, and I was landing towards my back, but then I went forward a bit. Instead of landing on my back, I went forward, and I put so much pressure, like, it was like as if I put my hands, like, you see my hands right here. It was like as if I was pushing it down, but then my knee just twisted like that. Like, you try push so much weight onto it, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm gonna show you right now, let me just move it. It was like as if it just all of a sudden just went left, just like that. Just like that. And as it did, I couldn't stop myself from landing that way. And I think I did it, I put too much pressure on it basically. I put too much pressure on it, and it just snapped. It just snapped. It actually snapped. So what I had to do after was I had to hop on one leg all the way to the bench. I couldn't even walk, so I had to call someone over, and I had to put my arm around a teacher and a student, and they took me all the way to the reception, and I had to wait there and see if they were gonna get my mum or someone just to take me home. But I had to wait until break time. So I had to go to my lessons, and after my second lesson, I think halfway through it, my mum and my next door neighbour came in a car, because my mum doesn't drive, so it's just my next door neighbour. And we went to the hospital, Mayday, and you know, I waited and I waited because there was people there, and then all of a sudden, like, we finally got someone to look at it. In my head, I was assuming, it'll only be for like 1 month, at least, but like, I should take it easy after that. I didn't think it would be that long. It was like, I was waiting, and he checked, and he did all the things, like he pushed it, and you know, he put my leg up and down, moving up and down like that. And you know, I think he told me to guess how long I was going to be out for, and I thought it was going to be for a month. I actually thought it was, he said that I was going to be out for at least 5 months, and that just broke me, man. It was just, I was out for 5 months. And when I got out of the hospital, I almost cried. I almost cried. I could not believe, like, up to that point, I always thought to myself, I'm invincible, something like that. I'm like, nothing can break me. Everything that happened, everything would be back to normal, I thought. I never felt something like that in my life, I think. Maybe as a young kid when maybe my grandma died, but I never felt anything. I never felt so emotional like I did that day. And when I got the news that I was out for at least 5 months or more, it just broke me, man. It actually broke me. I could not believe it. I was shocked. Nothing like that has ever happened to me. It just broke me. I couldn't believe it. I almost cried. Legit, I almost cried. So that was how, from a physical point of view and a mental point of view from 2018, how difficult it was, because I always had doubts in my mind. You know, all my friends was at school, and I had to sit in my room with a knee brace around my knee, just playing games, waiting for people to come home so I can speak to them, because I couldn't move around. And then I had to go on my crutches. It was so difficult, man. I never ever had that before in my life, never. I didn't think it would never happen to me, and it did. And I truly believe that since that knee injury, even though I don't show it, and I still don't, it made me realise, or it made me more emotional as I got older, because, you know, something happened in September, and I had an argument with one of my friends. It was a group chat, 4 people, and, you know, we had this stupid list argument saying, oh, you know, you didn't do the list and all that and blah blah blah, and I needed a break. And I remember at night, you know, when I was 10, I just went to the living room as always, because my mum prays, she's a Muslim, and I was listening to music as always, because sometimes when I watch TV my mum's like complaining because it's too loud, so I was listening to music, and just like that I just cried, bro. Like, I don't know why, but that day I just cried. I don't even know. I can't even explain it. It was just, I just cried, and I feel like it was probably because of the situation. But I feel like if I didn't have this knee injury, would I have just cried? Maybe I would have done a diss track or something. You know what I mean? But I didn't even do a diss track on this person solo until the next year, which was this year. And I just instead of doing a diss track, I just cried, bro. I could not believe it. Again, that day just made me think, am I actually emotional about just hiding or not? I don't know, because I just cried. And that goes back to my knee injury. It's just like, I just feel like my knee injury is just like, it was like the stepping stone. It was like the final straw, where it's like, if anything bad happens, I will just cry about it, or at least feel the emotion, because I don't know, it was just, that knee injury just struck me, man. And I always think about, oh, you know, whenever someone with a knife just comes after me, if I ever get into that situation, I always thought before the injury, is like, it was 50-50 that I can escape or get help and run to help, 50-50. But now, since that knee injury, I just think, if it happens, there is no way that I'm gonna escape from anyone, because once I start hopping, that guy, the people with any weapons, they're just gonna get to me, and I'm just gonna suffer the consequences of it, and my life is just gonna be taken away. It's just, that's how I feel now. It's difficult, guys. It's actually difficult. But you know what? This is 2020. The worst year in people's, probably everyone's lives, because, you know, the virus and the pandemic and all that. But that's what that's 2020. But that's the knee injury. You know what I mean? The injury made me emotional, more emotional than ever. I don't show it, but I feel it now. It's just crazy. But that's it, guys. So, you know, if you have any more or any emotional stories that you want to say, then you can hit me up. But that was the knee injury, and I truly do believe it made me more emotional. But it is what it is. So if you guys enjoyed that, then hit a thumbs up and comment down below your opinions on it, and if you've experienced any similar situations. And yeah, next video will be a positive one, because I'm going to be reacting to my TikTok, my old TikTok, so it'll be embarrassing. And yeah, so I got 5 likes, so yeah, that's it. Adios, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.